Okay. Good evening, everyone. Yeah. So I don't know about others, and I don't think I can wait again because, like I said, this class, this class is going to, like I said yesterday, this class is going to be for 2 hours, depending on how we want to take it. It can be 2 hours, can be 1 hour 30 minutes. But because the main reason why I would not want to rush data analysis classes because it needs a slow process for beginners to understand. So definitely I'm not going to rush you. Trust me, if my explanation are really getting too fast or too big for you to understand, you can just easily call me back. Yeah, you can just call me back and I will attend. Yeah, so I will attend to you. So basically, and also I am recording this class. Yes, I'm recording this class, so if you need to go back to it, you can go back to it also. So I hope everybody can see my screen. Okay, thank you. Okay, so this is going to be a 5 weeks intensive program that will transform beginners into job ready. Trust me, the fact that you all paid 5,000 naira, because I hear most people say hope it's not because of it is promo, that's why you will not teach us the full package. It's not trying to say that's not going to happen. Nah, it's not really going to happen with me. I don't actually care about the amount. I care about giving you the um how do I say, giving you the full knowledge. Yes, giving you the full knowledge on data analysis, at least so that you can get a job. Yeah, because that's the main goal. So this is going to be a program that will transform you into job ready data analyst capable of handling real world business data. So this course is going to focus exclusively on Excel, which is data cleaning, analysis, and visualization, and Power BI. Sorry, I'm trying to admit someone inside. Okay, so and Power BI. In Power BI, you will learn how to create interactive dashboards. You will learn how to create interactive dashboards and business intelligence. So you will also be able to build your own portfolio, because trust me, when you're applying for jobs, they want to see what you've done. Well, not basically all jobs, not basically all job position we ask you that, okay, please send your portfolio, let me see what you've done before, let me know if you can do this. Not all, actually, but some will actually give you a test to see how good you are. So okay, so before we continue, okay, let me just say this. So by the end of this course, you should be able to clean, you should be able to transform, and you should be able to analyze raw data using Excel. I'm sure all these things I'm saying you might not really understand until we go into it. And you should be able to build interactive dashboard in Power BI. You should be able to perform business calculations. Like there's some calculations that will be like, oh, I want to know. There's a difference between calculation and deep calculation. Well, when we get to that aspect, you understand what I mean. Not there's a difference between 1 plus 1 and a deep calculation that you'll be like, what was this? I'm telling you the truth now. That will be your first reaction, because I can imagine you guys' reaction when you guys will start seeing some formulas, be like, what's this? Like, I don't understand, what's this? But trust me, if you can just calm down, that's why I said I'm not going to rush anybody. I'm really not going to rush anybody. And if you don't understand, my DM is always open, or the chat group, which is on Telegram, there is always open for questions, and I will definitely reply you. Yeah, so we are by the end of this course, you are also going to create professional reports. Now, it is one thing for you to analyze data, and it is one thing, is another thing for you to report it, in the sense that, oh, I've done this data already, how can I report it to my boss or to the person that asked for it? So I'm going to show you how to do that also, and also to communicate the data inside that you got. I'm going to explain that to you, so you should be able to do that. And yeah, so your portfolio, and this, like I said, the duration is going to be for 5 weeks. So for your first week, trust me, don't worry, this course outline I will still send it to you, or like, I will send it to the group. You guys are going to see it. I'm going to send it. So for this first week, we're going to be talking about Excel foundations for data analysis. Now you might be wondering that it's just the first week, why is it looking like this? Sorry, don't worry, it's not really that confusing. No. So for this first week, you're going to be moving from raw data to insights. In fact, whatever I teach you this week, you should be able to analyze a data with what I want to teach you this week. You should be able to confidently, analyze a data for someone. It might not be a huge data, but at least little data. You should be able to analyze it after teaching you this week. That's I say I'm not going to rush anybody. Yes. Hey, let me check. Oh, people are hearing me. I'm still communicating because I'm not really on. Okay. Thank you. So we're going to be talking about, as a beginner, I'm going to be explaining to you what that's the interface of Excel, because we're going to be making use of Excel today. So I'm going to be showing you the interface, what each features is used for, and when you should use it. So I'm going to be showing you that also. And I'm also going to be explaining to you the data types. I'm going to be explaining to you the data types that we have. I'm going to be explaining to you the essential formulas. Now, that means we're going to be dealing with formulas this week. Trust me, even if we don't finish this module 1 this week, it's fine. Don't rush. Like I'm repeating it again because I've come across lot of students. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I have taught over 60, if I'm not mistaken, that's 60, yes, 60 students on data analysis, not through my company, actually through another company. I've taught them like over 60 students data analysis, and from my experience, most of the students are always like, I don't understand. It's fine for you not to understand, don't rush, but the only thing I will beg you for is that please be intentional about it, because it's one thing for you to tell me that you don't understand, and it's another thing for you not to put the energy, or the how do I put the word now, for you not to put the energy, okay, so for you not to put the energy into that work. Yeah, so even if you can't finish this module 1 this week, we can finish it next week. It's just that I don't want anybody to rush. Thank you. And we'll be talking about the text functions, we'll talk about date functions, we'll talk about working with named ranges, and also you can see your assignment has been prepared down already, because you are definitely gonna do assignments. Sorry, you are going to be doing assignments, and you're going to be submitting it also. Yeah. So okay, yes. So you can all open your systems. And open Excel. Yes, just open Excel. I'll be sharing my screen also on my Excel. If you don't have a system, let me see your hands up. Like, if you know you're not with any system around you that you can work with, let me see your hand up. Let me know how or what we should do. Like, I don't know. So I should believe that everybody has a system, right? Okay. Mary says she doesn't have. Mary, Michael said he can share with you, right, Michael?
Yeah, I can share with her, but currently at the office of the lady.
Oh, okay.
So I just believe we continue. So when I get to maybe
Okay. So what about okay, I think that's all. Oh, we're just three on this call. Wow. Okay.
Somebody joined.
Okay, someone just joined. Additional, do you have a system with you? Can Additional hear me?
Yes, I am.
Okay, you have. Okay, that's fine. That's perfect. Okay, so I said like for Mary, please, this class is recorded, please. So I don't know, bear with me. Just look at what I am doing, and whenever you are close to Michael or close to any system, you can practicalize it. Do you understand? Okay, thank you. And also, let me apologize because you might be hearing sounds of horns like from cars. I'm not on the road actually, but my house is kind of like close to the road, so whenever the cars are passing, you will hear the sound. Yeah, so I'm so sorry about that. Very, very sorry. Okay, so um, before I even continue, let me ask you because I'm about to open my Excel, but before I go into that, let me ask you, what exactly do you think? Um, what exactly do you think data analysis is all about? In fact, why? Okay, you say you want to learn data analysis. What exactly do you think is all about? At least you must know what is all about. So you can just type it. Actually, you can type it. Yeah, you can just type it. Just tell me, what exactly do you think data analysis is all about? That at least for you to feel like, oh, data analysis is this and this and this and this, is that thing that pushed you to now say, okay, I want to learn data analysis. So let me see. I'm still waiting though. Or no one understand what data analysis is all about? Just tell me, like in your own language, what you feel like data analysis is all about. Okay. So Mary said data analysis is the process. Mary said data analysis is the process of examining, cleaning, transforming, and interpreting data to discover useful information, draw conclusions, and support decision making. Yeah, she is right. Okay, she's right. Then Michael said okay, Michael said data analysis is looking into data to know what is happening, why is it happening, okay, why, what might happen next, and what should we do about it. So that's great. Yeah, yeah, that's actually what data analysis is all about. Yeah. That's what data analysis is all about. And Chisom said data analysis is kind of like, okay, sorry, well, it is, I see it as kind of tough because I don't like maths. You're gonna like maths. You're gonna like maths because you are definitely going to deal with you're going to be dealing with formulas. I'm not trying to scare you actually, but you're going to be dealing with formula. Me too, I don't like maths. In my university I studied business administration. Why? I ran away from the science department because I don't want to deal with maths from the onset. I don't like it. But what can I do when I'm in love with data analysis? I cannot do anything. So that's why I said, if you have passion, if you're intentional about it, trust me, it's be very, very easy. Do you understand? So relax your nerves. Is going to be very easy. And okay, I think one more person has not responded, which is if I'm not mistaken, that's Adeshino. Okay, so Adeshino has not given a response yet. I don't know if she's typing or should I just continue. Okay, so you all are, or you all are correct. Michael, Mary, you are correct. So now I'm going to explain it in my own term, the way I try to understand it. So data analysis is the process of cleaning. I'm going to use the word cleaning. I think Chisom, I said Chisom, sorry. Mary started with examining. Okay, that's fine. So data analysis is the process of cleaning data, transforming data, inspecting it, and modeling data to discover useful information. I don't know if you're writing it down or something, I don't know, but I'm just trying to, like, you guys were correct, so I'm just trying to, like, bring out my own definition the way I always love to explain it. So data analysis is just the process of cleaning data, transforming data, inspecting and modeling data to discover useful information and to also draw conclusions from it. So data analysis is in, I'm going to break it down for you. So data analysis is in, like, into four. I'm going to break it into four. Yes, into four. So because in the first process you have to clean your data, which is the one, you have to clean your data. The second process you have to transform it. The third process you have to inspect it. Also, you have to inspect your data. And the third, and sorry, the fourth one, I mean, yes, that's the fourth one, is you have to model it. Now modeling your data is in the sense that you are bringing out an insight. Yes, you're bringing out an insight. I don't want us to really divert from our course outline, but yes, you are bringing out an insight. So the first thing I said we're going to talk about, I'm going to be following the course outline, is understanding data structure. So I'm going to open my Excel. I hope everyone can see my Excel, and for those people that have laptop, you can just open your Excel or look at what I'm doing. I don't know, just,
yes, we can see.
okay, thank you. Okay, so now the first thing you need to, oh my back, sorry. So the first thing you need to understand in this is that let me track this over here. Yes, okay. So now this is the interface, like this is Excel interface. This is Excel interface. Whatever thing you need to do, it is inside this. Now this entire thing you are looking at, like this, like the moment you open your Excel, this entire thing you are looking at like this is called a workbook. Sorry, it's called a workbook. Oh god, what's wrong? So it's called a workbook. Now inside this workbook we have different worksheets. Now different worksheet in the sense that if you look below, if you see where my mouse is, you'll see sheet 1. If you click on the plus sign, you'll see sheet 2. Okay, I've not clicked on it. If you click on the plus sign, you can see sheet 2. If you click on the plus sign, you see sheet 3. So meaning you can have different sheets, you can have different files inside this workbook, you can have different data sets inside a workbook. I don't want you to just confuse yourself. Now this exactly here, this thing right here is called a workbook. This interface, this, the moment you open your Excel, is called a workbook. But inside this workbook you can have different data sets. Let me use example of, I don't know, I'm not going to I wanted to use Microsoft Word, but I don't know if most of you have ever used Microsoft Word before. So I'm going to be using like a notebook. Yes, a notebook. Now the front page is a sheet. Then if you open it, the next page you are seeing is another sheet. That's how this workbook is. So in the sense that you have a book in your hand, like you have a jotter in your hand, that jotter is the workbook, but those papers there are the worksheet that are inside the workbook. I believe that is actually taken. Yeah, so in Please, if you, hey, in fact, let me go back to this call. If you know and you know that I'm actually speaking, please, if I ask a question, just type it for me and tell me yes, you understand, because I don't want anybody to fall behind. Thank you. So, um I'm sure you're able to grab the explanation I gave concerning the workbook and the worksheet. Yeah, so there are two different things, but the worksheet is inside the workbook. Yeah, thank you. So now the next thing I'll be showing you is these features up here. Now if you look up where my arrow is, just be following my arrow. Wherever you see my arrow, just be following it. From this file to your view, we are going to be making use of Jesus. From this file to your view, we're going to be making use of everything there. Now if you click on this home right here, this is called, all these things you are seeing here, this home, this WPS, PDF, this insert, this page layout, these formulas, this data, this review, this view, they are all called tabs. That's TABS. They are all called tabs. So this is the home tab, this is the insert tab, this is the page layout tab, this is the formula tab, and this is the data. Let me click on it. This is the data tab. Yeah, this is the data tab, this is the review tab, this is the view tab. You understand? So under each tab we have ribbon, like RIBBON. Yes, we have ribbon. So under this home tab, I've clicked on the home tab. Under this home tab, all those things you are seeing right here, all these things they are seeing right here, they are all called ribbons. So they are under the home tab. If you click on the insert tab, this, from this pivot table that you are seeing right here to these symbols right here, they are all called ribbons. They are under the insert tab. So inside a tab you will find ribbons. Yeah, you will find ribbons. So for each tab they have their own function they are going to use for each tab, and each ribbon also, inside the ribbon you will see different tools that you are going to use for your analysis. Exactly. So now I'm going to be starting with the home tab. Now for the home tab, if you look, I don't know, in fact let me ask, how many of you know how to use Excel? If you have ever used Excel before, if you've ever used it before, let me see your, let me just comment. If you've ever used, okay, I think that's only Michael. Michael said he has used Excel before. I've used it before. That's Chisom. Then okay, okay, I have, okay, so that's great. Okay, so let me just continue. So for this clipboard, I'm trying to like take it like you guys are all beginners actually. So for this clipboard part, we have what we, hey, Jesus, we have what we call paste, we have what we call the cuts, meaning you copy and paste, just like your phone. When you copy something, if you copy something and you paste it, we have what we call the cuts. Also we have what we call the copy. This is what we call copy, this is what we call paste, and this is what we call cut. Now all this we're going to be making use of it. If I decide to explain it to you now, we might take much of our time, but while we're doing the analysis we are going to be making use of it. So I'm going to be explaining to you what each of these things mean. Is that taken? Yeah. So now you need to understand that so you need to understand that all these blocks right here that you see, this is, I'll call it blocks for you, they are actually called cells. CELLS. They are called cells. So all these cells that you are seeing right here, all the cells that are seen right here, they are the intersection between a row and a column. The cells you are seeing right here are intersection between a row and a column. So what is, okay, before I continue, because I thought there's going to be an interactive class, which one is row and which one is column? I need answers. Just let me know which one is the row and which one is the column. I'm waiting. Oh, which one is the row and which one is the column?
Are we supposed to type it? Or
Yes, yes, yes. Type it. You can type it. Or if you want to use your mic, you just use your mic. Anyone you feel like doing.
Mio, let me talk. The rules should be there. All this one that's like going straight. Not the one that's going like numbers, not the one that's going 1 to 20. The one that's going A to Z.
So
That is column.
okay, the one that's going A to Z is what?
Column.
Okay, column.
The,
Uh-huh.
the one going one numbers at 120, that's row.
Okay. Please, so if you know you are against that, let me know. Let me know your opinion, please. Okay. What is it?
can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
So the column is in the box. Like a column is when you are in the A is up. From the up down is the column. Then the one going to Z or T is the row.
One going to what?
To Z, like in number one,
Eh.
if you're moving from the left to the right, you're moving in a row. Then if you're moving from the A down to the 20 or 23, you're moving in code.
Okay. I think is it just me or okay. So if I get you correctly, Michael, you said from A. I think you said the same thing with Chisel, if I'm not mistaken. You said from A downward, like this A. Let me highlight it so you can see. Like this A, like this, right? Something like this is column, right?
Yes, ma.
Michael, is that what you're saying also?
I think something happened to his connection because the thing just cut him off.
Oh.
Yes, can you hear me now?
Okay, I can hear you now.
Yeah.
Like this, right?
Now, yeah,
So this one is column.
yes,
Okay, and this one is row.
yes.
Okay, so I just wanted to confirm that. Yes, so they're actually correct. So this is what we call the column, and this is column, and this is row. So most people are always confused about it actually, because they feel like which one is row and which one is column. But this is row. Anything from the 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 downward, they are rows. And for the column A, like you can see column A, for A, B, C and the rest, they are columns. So we have for the rows, we have which is 1 2 3. I'm going to show you how many numbers we have. We have over 1 million, and is it 1 million? Let me see this. Yep. So we have 1,048,576 rows in Excel. So I don't want to know how big your data set is. In fact, how big can your data set be that it want to get to 1 million, to show that Excel is capable of carrying a lot of files. Yes, Excel is capable of carrying a large file, I mean, but most times it will be slow. Like it will be very very slow. Yes, it will be very very slow. So for row we have 1,048,576 rows, while for the column we have column A to column XFD. If I count this thing, this thing should be over 50 if I'm not mistaken. It should be over 50 for the columns if I count it, but the columns are from column A to column XFD. I'm saying this because I don't know where you don't know where you will meet yourself, that you will have to tell the person that, oh, these are the number of columns we have and these are the number of rows that we have. Yeah, so that's that about those ones. So now this small small box you are seeing right here, these small cells that you are seeing right here, which are called cells, they are called cells on in Excel. Now these cells are the intersection, they are the intersection between the row and the column, in the sense that if you click on this as I click on this cell now, you can see that it picked number 2 and it picked column B. If you look at it very well, it picked column B and it picked number 2. So it is the intersection between a column and a row. That is how they were able to create these cells, and each of these cells has a name. If you click on any of these cells right here, you will see, if you look up here, you will see it has a name. This is having B2. This here is having B2. Why? Because of the column is B and the row is 2, so it has given the cell a name which is called B2. If I click on this aspect, this is M3. Why? Because of it is the intersection between a column and a row. Do you understand that? I'm going to even be asking question right now. So this question is for additional. The cell I'm clicking on right is additional on this call. Okay, so the cell I'm clicking on right now, can you see the cell I'm clicking on? Is she on this call? If you can hear me, can you just type it? Like, if you can hear me, additional. If you can hear me, let me know if you can hear me. Okay, I don't think she can. I don't think she can hear me. Okay, Mary, this question, where is my cell and what's the name of that cell? Like, where I'm clicking right now. This cell I'm clicking on right now, what is the name of the cell? I want to know if you understand the intersection process.
That's H13.
Okay, yeah, that's good. For Michael, what is the name of the cell?
That's Q6.
Yeah, Q6. So Chisom, what is the name of this cell?
C22.
Okay, yeah. So I think this girl can't hear me. I don't think Adeshina can hear me. Okay, that's fine. So I just want to be sure, so that I'm calling you guys name one by one. Like I already informed you that this is how it's going to be, because I need to be sure that you all are following me. Yeah, so now this shows that you understand the intersection between a column and a row. So you already know the meaning of all these cells that you are seeing right here. Exactly. So now sorry. Now we also have what we call a range. We also have what we call a range in Excel. So a range is, I'm going to show you something now. A range is a series or set of limits between 2 points. Now this thing I'm doing right now is a range. Do you understand? It is a range. In the sense that I did not pick just one cell, I picked more cells. So it is a collection. So a range is a collection of 2 or more selected cells. Here, let me use that word. Yes, so a range is a collection of 2 or more selected cells, either by the right hand side, or whether the lower side or the upper side or the right hand. As long as you've picked more than 2 cells, it is a range. Even if it is just 2 like this is a range. Even if it is 3 or 4, this is a range. So I'm just giving you the key terms in Excel. So this is what a range is called. A range is a collection of 2 or more selected cells designated by designated by either the upper left or the lower right. Is that taken? It's just like you saying you alighted something, or you brought let me say I brought Michael and Mary with Chisom together. I brought the three of you together. Sorry to say, sorry, but you guys are arranged in Excel. You are arranged because you are together. You have been picked together. So is that taken?
Ma.
Okay, thank you. So, and also in Excel we have what we call tables. We have what we call tables in Excel. Now I'm going to be typing something right now. Let me say name. Sorry, name. Then we have course and age. Yeah, let me just put this three. So now I want to create a table. Looking at this, you might be thinking that, oh, this is already in a table. Yes, we already know it's a table, but it is not in a table. This is just like a table format. Let me just put that word, because what I mean by a table format is that it has been separated, in the sense that it has been separated by columns and rows, but it is not still giving that vibe of a table. So how can we turn this into a table? You have two ways. No, let me not really say two ways. Yes, you have two ways of turning this into a table. I'm going to give you the first one. So the first one is, once you write your header, like once you write this, like whatever you want to be in your header, which is the name, the course and the age, once you highlight it, if you highlight it like this, if you highlight it like this is what we are going to use. This is what we call, okay, this is it right here, table. Insert table, click on table, then it will ask you that, do your table have headers? So this name, course and age that I put here, they are headers, like a title, let me use that word. So do your table have title? Yes, your table has title, so you have to check it that my table has title. Then you click on OK. So automatically it will provide a table for you, that even when you are moving on to the next thing, even if you are going to the next row, it will be going like that. The table has been created already. Do you understand? And another way to create a table, I've showed you one method, which is by clicking on insert. I showed you just now. Let me do control. Let me go back for those that did not grab that. I know. Who said that first?
My network.
Oh.
So I'm not rich. That's where I want.
Okay. Did you hear me when I was explaining about the intersection?
No.
Okay, so no one, I was calling your name actually. Okay, so I said you guys should pardon me, please. I have to go back because of her. So I said for each cell right here, like all this box you are seeing right here, they are called cells in Excel. So they are called cells in Excel, and this cell, each of this cell is an intersection between the column and the row. Were you on this call when I was asking about which one is column and which one is row?
Yes.
Okay, so now a cell is an intersection between a column and a row. Yeah, so it is an intersection between a column and a row, and each cell has a name, and the name that is being given to each cell is the column and the row. Now if you look at this cell that I'm touching right now, it's already in column G and is in row 9. If you look at it, it is in column G and in row 9, meaning the name of this cell is G9. Do you understand? So now I'm going to click on that cell, and I want you to give me the answer, like what's the name of that cell. Do you understand? Now I've clicked on that cell. So what's the name of this cell? Did you get me? Okay, I think our network is bad. Okay, I think our network is bad actually. Okay, let me just continue. Our network is bad. Maybe she will just watch the recording. Okay, so like I'm back. Okay, what did you say?
I said I 15.
I what?
15.
Yes, okay, yes, I-15. So yes, so that
Yes,
shows, yes, so that shows the intersection between um a column and a row in a cell. Do you understand? So a row and a column, the intersection between a row and a column provided or gave birth to a cell. Yeah. So now, and I was explaining about tables. That's where I am right now. So how to create tables on Excel. Now this is like an header, this is like an header, like this is a title. Let's say this is like a school report card or something. So they put name, they put the course, and they put the age. But you want to turn this into a table. It all what you just need to do is to highlight it, highlight this, highlight it, then click on the insert tab. Like I explained, we have the home tab, we have different tabs. So I'll be clicking on the insert tab.
sorry, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I need to highlight. So sorry. I don't know how to highlight here.
Okay, so put your arrow on the first one which is in that name. Press your arrow like sorry, left, yes, your left click. So press down your left click, press it down, then drag your mouse to the edge side.
Wait, I should pray. I should not remove my hand from the left click,
No,
right?
no, no, don't remove your hand until you've dragged it. So click on the name with your left click, press it down.
I've done that.
Yes, once you press it down, drag it like as if you are dragging your mouse. Are you using internal mouse?
Yep.
Okay, so the surface, just use your other finger to move it.
I've done it.
Okay, so have you been able to highlight it?
Yes.
Okay,
Thank you.
you're welcome. So once you highlight it, just click on the insert tab. Click on the insert tab, click on table. You see table right here, click on table. Then you will see my table has headers. Now they are asking you, hey, Jesus. Now they are asking you that do your table have headers? Like, do your table have headers? Now what they mean by headers, these are what they mean by headers. This name, course, age, these are called titles. Let me use layman term. So these are called titles. Now do your table have titles? Yes, they have. So you have to click on it, like check it and say yes, my table has headers. Then you click on OK. So automatically it has created a table for you that even if you are the last place, which is age, if you click on the next word, it will move instantly. The table has been created already like this. You don't need to even create a table again or stress yourself. It has been created like this. And another method, another shortcut of creating a table is that once you highlight it, just click on Ctrl T. Just click on Ctrl T. It will come out like this. Then click on my headers. Then press OK. Okay, let me ask so is that taking any question? From Michael, from additional, from Mary, is there any question?
Okay, I have a question.
No, for me.
After I tried creating the colon stuff, but mine is not like yours. Mine is writing one, two, three, then the age, number, and courses.
Yes, that's because you did not check it like this. Now, oh God, what's this? Come here. So I highlighted mine, and this my table has headers. You did not check it. Like, you have to click on it to mark it that your table has headers. So if you don't mark it that your table has headers, Excel will not know that you already have an header. Like, you already have a title. They will not know if you did not check it. So if I click on OK, this is what is going to be showing me, just like what is showing you right now. So just click on Ctrl Z, like to go back. That's to undo. Click on Ctrl Z. Then once you insert your table, make sure you always check it or mark it. Let me use the word mark. Just mark it that my table has headers, then press OK. That's it. Have you done that?
Yes.
Okay.
I have a question now.
Okay. It's not asking. Why now? Why are you not asking Chisom if a table
It's
has
just showing me pivotal table, this one table, and it's not showing me anything without choosing.
wait, it's just showing you what?
It's showing me to select pivotal table, recommended pivot
No,
tables,
no, no, no.
pivot table.
Wait, okay. So now the thing is that
Oh,
what
don't worry, I've seen it.
okay.
I mean, what is this? Yes, my table, I've seen it. Don't worry. Thank you.
So
You will bear with us, man.
no, I'm used to it. So I'm used to it. So Mary, I know you don't have a system, but do you understand everything I've been saying?
Yes, I think I am.
Or you think you are? Well, my DM is always open. So maybe when you're watching the recording and you still don't understand, you can just send me a message actually. Yeah. Yeah, you're welcome. So I believe we are all on the same page, and I've given you the shortcuts already for because okay, I've given you the shortcut already um for creating a table, which I said it is Control T. You will see Control on your keyboard. You click on Control down, then you press your keyboard, your key T, which is your keyboard T. Just press it, Control T. So that's how to create a table. Also, that's for the shortcut. I mean, yeah. So the next thing I'll be explaining is data types. So we have this call is going to end, if I'm not mistaken, it's going to end in the next 8 minutes. So
8 minutes.
yes, 8 minutes. So once the call end, I'm very very sorry. I'm going to send you another link to the group. Yeah, I haven't paid for this Google Meet. Once I pay, we'll be able to use a lot of hours there, but I was not able to pay for it today. So once the call just end, then I will send another link to the group. Then you all should join. Please pardon me. Yeah, thank you. Um. So we are moving to data types in Excel. So we have different data types in Excel. Now, data types are things that determine how your data will be. Let me put it that way. I'm looking for the best word to use. So there are things that will determine how your data is. Now I'm going to type some things out. Let me first name Michael. I think Michael, you're going to be hearing your name from my mouth very well. So Michael, course data analysis. Pardon me, I don't know your age, 23. Then Chisom, let's say virtual assistant, let's say 25. Okay, so now looking at these things, we have data types for it. Now we might all feel like it's just text, like this is a text, like Chisom is a text, like you just writing now, you are text and here text, but that's not how it is. You'll be thinking that, oh, this is number. Well, in Excel also, this is also called numbers. Actually, it's also called numbers, but for each data, it has a data type. Now let's say we are putting 20% here. Now this also has a data type. Now if you look at this, we can say this is a text. Now if you look up under your home tab, you will see this aspect under number. If you look here, you see number. Just click on this general right here, the arrow right there. Just click on it. Now you will see the different data types that we have. We have the general data type, which means it does not have any specific format at all. We have the number data type, we have the currency data type, because most of the people, you might be feeling like, oh, how are people really adding currency to this thing? Like you might just see a particular data set and you be like, oh, they put naira currency here, oh, they put the dollar currency here. How were they able to do it? It's because of, in Excel you will have to set it there that this is this data type. Let me put it here. Amount 20,000 50,000. Yeah, then I'm going to put date. Here. Let me say we're in the month of May, 5th of May 2026. The same thing with this, 2026. So now I'm going to be clicking on Michael. Now this is where I click on Michael, right? If I click on this arrow, the data type I can pick at least should be text. If you look down here, because this is just a text, I'll click on text, Michael. Now if you go and click on a different data type, like now I can see I clicked on percentage, but we all know that Michael is a name, like it's just like a text, it's not involving any percentage at all or numbers. You're going to have issue when you are analyzing, because all these things we are doing right now, before you will know when you are when you have make a mistake is when you're analyzing it. So that's why it is important for you to clean your data very well. Most people always clean their data in the sense that once they just check the first arrow, they check the kind of data type that is there, they check for errors also. Now this data type is carrying percentage, which is not what we want. It is supposed to have text. You can either use Michael as text or use it as general. Why? Because we're not putting any specific format, because by default Excel already has text in it, by default. But when you're not dealing with, I'm going to use text for this, but when you're not dealing with numbers, this is age. For age, you can just come here to data type, you can put your number if you want to put number, but I will always leave this as general also, which is for specific, like no specific format. But when it comes to percentage, amount and date, they have to be a format. So for your percentage, in fact, I think, wait, did this thing change by itself? I think it changed by itself. Let me put it again, because you can see that the moment I click on 20%, Excel has already given me that this is a percentage. They've changed it. Are you following me?
Yes.
Oh, thank you. So Excel has given to me that it is a percentage. Now I'm going to click on the next one. This is a blank one, right? And this is showing me general, right? So let me type under percentage there to see what Excel is going to give to me. Let me go back. Can see. So there are times whereby Excel will understand that this is supposed to be this particular format. There are times like that, and there are times that Excel will still not understand until you put it yourself. But in this case, Excel already understand that this is a percentage, so the data type is supposed to be percentage. But as when you leave this thing now in general, like if you leave it in general, you're going to have issue like this, because this is general, but you want to see the percentage there. It is the percentage you want to see there. So the normal format or the main format that you should use is, I think, okay, what made that noise just now? Okay, so the main format that you should use is percentage. Just come back to this area, then click on percentage. You can always, because you can always remove the decimals there, and this is how you're going to remove decimals. Under the percentage, you will see an arrow that is going to the left hand side, and you can see an arrow that is going to the right hand side. So the one going to the right hand side means you are decreasing the decimal, while the one going to the left side, it means you are increasing the decimal. So now I'm going to reduce the decimal. So those zeros, I don't want it there. 1, 2, I've reduced it already. Do you understand? I think this call is about to end, so let me just end the call now, then I can just send another link. Do you all understand?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Okay, yeah, can you all see my screen now?
Yes.
Okay, so I was asking a question. I said, do you guys understand everything I've been saying till now? If you have any question, please ask me now.
Yeah, I have.
Okay.
After you said that, after you did that thing now about the text in numbers, what do you say after that?
The text in numbers.
Like,
Okay.
numbers after you click to general. So I was like, my network went off. So I don't know what you said again after that.
Oh, okay. So I said that for names, just you can use either text or general, because by default Excel already has a format for text, like for all this alphabet. Let me use the word alphabet here. Yes, so by default Excel already has Excel already recognize what is using alphabet. Yes, by default. So the major things you can just focus on, like for name and your course, you can just leave it there as general, which is no specific format, or you use text for it, which is actually not bad. You can use text for it if you feel like, oh, let me be on the safer side. You can use text for it. But when you are dealing with numbers, percentage, and amount, like things like that, for numbers also, which is like this age, you can still leave it as general. You can leave it as general, or you use number. If you use number, which is this number, you will have to reduce the decimal, because it's showing you two decimal places, right? So you have to reduce it. And I said, if you look under this number, you will see the if you look at this first one that is showing, this first one, that is the arrow is pointing to the left side, it is for you to increase the decimal. So if I click on it, you can look, it is increasing the decimal places there, but the other one is to reduce the decimal. So if you want to use just normal number for your age, it's fine. If you want to use general, it is fine. But when it comes to using of percentage and amount with dates, in fact including time also, you don't joke with it. You see those four things that I mentioned, you don't joke, because you will receive you will receive a lot of data. You will receive a you will receive a lot of data sets that you, I'm telling you the truth now, you're going to receive a lot of data set that you're going to have issue with dates. They will give you issue with dates. It is just normal for them to always do that thing. You're going to have issue with dates. So you see, when it comes to dealing with percentage, which is this percentage, dealing with amount, every of your amount have to carry currency, because you cannot be working for a company and you want to present your analysis to them and they cannot see the currency. They will ask you, which currency is it, in dollars, is it in naira, is it in euro, which currency? So you have to add that currency there, which I'm going to show you how to do that. You have to add the currency there. Then also for date, your date format has to be top notch, in the sense that this is Excel date format. Excel date format is the month, date, and year. Now most of you might be thinking that this is date, month, year. No, this first 5 is for the month and the second 5 is for the day, then the year. So that is Excel date format, which is, let me write it out, which is you need to know it, because when you are having issue with date format in any data set, you have to, the first thing you have to check is that, is this really the date format that Excel accepts? You need to check that first. So the first one is month, date, and year. So that is Excel format for, yes, Excel date format for you. Then sorry, can that person reduce or miss is our mic? Thank you.
Sorry.
Thank you. So, and that thing, and that format you need to look out for is the time. Don't worry, you don't have any business with accounting, like with this accounting stuff. You don't have any business with it really, because it's almost the same thing with currency. So another format that you need to look out for is time. Your time has to be correct. It just has to be correct. Like, I don't know how you want to do it, but your time has to be correct. So you have to use the time format for it also. Yes, you have to use the time format for it also. Then for percentage also, that's all. I don't think you will really have business with fraction and scientific, but if you have, but I don't think you will ever have. I doubt it. But even if you have, it's just for you to just come here and put the date, the data type there. Do you understand? So for this first one, I said this is for percentage. Now the moment I click on the moment I typed 20%, it has given me percentage already as the data type. So there are times whereby Excel will know that, oh, this is the data type for this. Like Excel will know that this is the data type for this. Let me put it there. And there are times that Excel will not know that this is supposed to be the data type for this. They will not know. They expect you to do it yourself. So in a case whereby you are seeing that your date column is not giving you the date, you can see the date. It's giving me date already. It's giving me date. It's giving me the date. Where is it? It's already giving me the it's already giving me the date format. The moment I clicked on this row, if you look up, you see date. For the amount, it's giving me number, but we don't want it as number. We want it as currency. Now this is where I'm going to. Now Excel looked at this thing as number, but this is not number. This is currency. We cannot be showing it to our employer that this is what I analyze. It's not possible. We have to show them that this is amount. This is not just number. It's like you saying that, oh, we have 20,000 people, not 20,000 naira. So you put it 20,000. They need to understand, are you talking about 20,000 people or 20,000 naira? What exactly are you talking about? Is it money? So you have to specify it there. So now for amount, you have to put your currency there. Excel took this as numbers, but this is not numbers. This involves currency. So we're going to highlight it. Just highlight it. Then come here, click on currency. You can either come here and click on currency, or come under this place. You see this dollar sign under number. Click on it and put dollar sign here. Now you can see it's giving the dollar sign. You can now reduce the decimal places. Just reduce it like this. Now I was going to show you something. So now I told you that accounting and currency are almost the same thing. So you can see that the amount, the symbol I used here, is for accounting. So the moment I use this symbol, it is for accounting. It's actually the same thing. I don't know why they are Excel is stressing their self. I don't know. It's stressing itself because accounting and currency, they are the same thing actually, because they have the same the symbols that you need. But most majorly, I'm always using currency. Like I always go to currency and like I use currency like this. Then I reduce the decimal places like this, because I like seeing the dollar sign or whatever currency close to the number. I don't want it to be far. I want it to be together. Yeah. So this is how to add currency to any amount that you need, or any amount you are calculating or analyzing. Is that taken?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Question. Is Adesina not still in this class?
My question is.
Okay.
My question is this: since what if I'm analyzing the data that requires the naira sign and I'm only seeing the dollar sign there?
Okay.
How do I change the dollar sign?
So actually, because there's a way to do it, and the way to do that is through your back end, like your laptop settings. I actually can't remember how I did mine. I'm coming now. Let me click on more accounting format. Can't remember how I did mine. I did mine before, but I had issue with my system. So after formatting it, I could not get the naira sign again. So this was what I've been using. Like if you go to currency, are you seeing this? If you go to the format cells, like let me go back again. If you click on this arrow sign under here, this one right here, you click on more accounting format. Then you click on the currency. Now these are all the data types that we've looked at: the general, the number, the currency, the date, the time, and like that. So if I click on currency, this is the symbol, right? I'll click on this symbol. My guy, you have to just be going down. Hey, it's not even far, thank God. Now this is for naira sign. We have different naira sign, but there's a way. If you don't go through all this stress of scrolling all the time. Let me click on this because I like using Igbo. Then I'll reduce the decimal place, then press OK. Now this is for naira sign. Now if you don't want to be going through that stress of always scrolling all the time, you just want it that whenever you click on this arrow, your naira sign should be there. It is from your back end, like your settings of your own system itself. I've forgotten how they do that, but you can just check online. You can check YouTube for that one. How they usually.
Yeah, I got it now. Thank you.
Okay, yeah, you're welcome. So any other question? Me, I'm always dealing with dollars. I don't know why people are trying to like deal with naira. It's dollars you should be dealing with. Leave naira the currency alone. It does not have value. Doesn't. So in addition in this class. Oh, she's not. Okay. So Chisom, any question? Chisom, is she in this class also? I think everybody have disappeared though. Mary, the only reason why I don't want to be calling Mary because of the system that is not with her. She has not practicalized it yet.
I'm following you, ma'am.
You are following. God bless you. God bless you. So do you understand everything I've been saying since, like including this currency aspect? Do you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. So that is how to. That is about the data types actually. Now I would have loved us to move to the next thing, like looking at the course outline. I would have loved us to move to the next thing, which is the formulas, but there's no need for us to rush. Is there? No, there's no need for us to rush. So we're not going to rush. Then in our next class, we'll be dealing with the formulas. Do we all agree with that?
Yes.
Okay. Because and I don't know if by that Thursday you will be with Mary. Mary, will you be able to get a laptop by that Thursday?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, because we are going to be dealing with formulas now, meaning we are going to the practical aspects, and if you are not practicing it the moment I'm saying it, I feel like you might be left behind, except if you watch the recording. So by God's grace, we're going to meet again on Thursday by 8 p.m. And I'll also send you guys this recording, like in case you want to go back to the recording. I will send you the recording so you can go through or listen to it again. And I'm also going to send you the course outline, and also um I'm going to be giving you a task to do, like I think I explained yesterday that you're going to be filling forms depending on um relating to the thing that was given to you in your class. So you're going to be filling forms, and actually before I thought that I will just give you guys the form to fill maybe the end of the week, which is on Saturday, but I changed my mind. So after every class, yes, since I will not be having data analysis student tomorrow, after every class I'm going to be sending you that, which means tonight I'm going to send in your group, your Telegram group, I'm going to send you the Google form you're going to fill, and that Google form is going to contain at least 10 questions, just 10 questions that you just pick whether a b, you understand what kind of thing you're supposed to do. So just 10 questions, and I'll be asking you questions related to what I have said in the class, things like the rows, things like the tables, things like the currency, like everything that I have said in the class. I am going to be asking you in that Google form, because I need to understand, if I need to know, I mean, if you understand everything I've been saying all along before we can move on. If I see that your mark is below 5, it means we have to recheck what happened, why don't you understand it, you get. I'm just trying to like keep record or keep track. Yes, so that will be the end of the class. I'll send the recording, you can go through. For those people that is having network issue that we're not able to like grab most of the things I've been saying, you can just go through it. Then we'll meet on Thursday for the next class. And one more thing before you all leave, your LinkedIn, I would like you to start posting, because it's from LinkedIn you're going to get jobs. So the way I'm going to arrange it for you is in the sense that whatever thing you learn today, you can always post it. Oh, I learned this, I learned that. Oh, I already understand that this is how we are supposed to do, like things like that. I don't know if you get what I'm trying to say. Yeah, so that is what you'll be doing, posting. I will still give you a structured method of posting on LinkedIn. Yeah, I'll give a structured method of posting on LinkedIn, and how you should construct your content or your write-up. I don't know if you understand what I'm trying to say, but on how you should construct your write up and post on LinkedIn. Because if you don't position yourself now, it will be very difficult for you to get jobs. Or if you feel like, oh, I don't want to get jobs on LinkedIn, but if you want to use LinkedIn to get jobs, which is, I think, one of the is even the number one platform for getting jobs now, followed by Upwork. So if you want to receive jobs on LinkedIn, you have to position yourself, because we have a lot of employers or recruiters on LinkedIn that will go through your page before they will feel like, oh, I think this person is capable of taking over this position. Yes. So I'm giving you a task, and that task again, by tomorrow, make sure you post on LinkedIn. Yes, make sure you post on LinkedIn whatever thing you've learned, how you got your where you are training at. And you can always tag us, because we are also on LinkedIn also, VaceUp Data Academy. We are also on LinkedIn. You can also follow us on LinkedIn also. So always tag us in every of your posts. Yeah. So thank you very much, and have a nice night.